Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're exploring the top 7 Hollywood horror movies with a solid MBD rating of 2023. So without wasting any time, let's jump right into the video. So, the first movie on our IMDb list is Evil Dead Rise. Evil Dead Rise is a 2023 Hollywood horror film written and directed by Lee Cronin. With a 6.6 IMDb rating, the film plot follows two estranged sisters whose reunion is abruptly halted by the emergence of flesh-possessing demons. They are forced into a desperate fight for survival against the most horrifying representation of family one could imagine. It's a must-watch, offering a thrilling experience that you'll remember for a lifetime. With a solid IMDb rating of 5.7. It's a sequel of The Nun in 2019. The story flows in 1956 France. A priest is violently murdered, and Sister Irene begins to investigate. She once again comes face to face with a powerful evil. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and prepare for a 2-hour roller coaster of suspense and tragedy. Don't miss out.
What did you do?
Stripped of power.
It's okay to be scared. I'm scared too.
And in the fourth spot,
When there are scary
we have the
things we
boogeyman.
don't understand, our minds try to fill in the blanks. Sometimes the best thing to do is to face it.
The Boogeyman
So,
is a
this
2023 Hollywood
is gonna
horror
be
film with a
completely
solid
silent like it is
IMDb
right
rating
now.
of 5.9.
And
The story
gradually,
flows high school
it's gonna start
students Sadie
flashing
Harper
until
and her
it's
younger
totally
sister,
dark.
Sire, are still
So you can
reeling
see
from
that
the
there's nothing to
recent
be
death of their
afraid
mother. They're not
Okay?
getting much support from their father, Will, a therapist who's
See,
dealing
that's
with
not
his
so
own
scary,
intense
is
pain.
it?
When a desperate
Just
patient
you, your
unexpectedly shows
sister,
up at their house seeking
and me.
help, he leaves behind a terrifying supernatural entity that preys on families and feeds on the suffering of its victims.
It's not real.
It's okay.
Securing the 5th position is The Exorcist.
Body in the blood? Body in the blood?
Catherine,
Body in the blood. The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Catherine,
The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
The Exorcist is a 2023 Hollywood horror
but there
film
are
with a
people
solid
out there
IMDb rating of 5.1. The story flows when his daughter, Angela, and her friend Catherine show signs of demonic possession. It unleashes a
have
chain
some
of events that
experience with
forces
possession.
single father
Yes,
Victor
more than
Fielding
I'd
to
like.
confront the nadir of evil. Terrified and desperate, he seeks out Chris
believe
McNeil,
you can help
the
get
only
our girls
person
back.
alive who's witnessed anything like it
Exorcism
before.
is a ritual. Every culture, every religion, they all use different methods. It's going to take all of them.
Don't be scared,
We've met before.
Mother. Make it stop! It's hurting!
What did you do?
is that Catherine's heartbeat?
They're beating in sync.
So pretty.
Now at number 6 is It's a Wonderful Knife.
What did you eat?
It's a Wonderful Knife
if I
is a
was
2023
never born.
Hollywood horror film with a solid IMDb rating of 7.7. Wappa's releasing on November 10th.
my God.
The story flows Winnie's life is less than wonderful 1 year after
I
saving her
stood
town from
under
a
the aurora
psychotic
and said
killer on
everyone
Christmas
would be
Eve.
better off
When
if I
she
never
wishes she was
existed.
never born, she finds herself magically transported to a nightmarish
granted.
parallel universe.
town
With the murderous maniac now back, she must
You
team
weren't
up
around
with a
to stop
misfit
him, so
to
he just
identify
kept
the
going.
culprit
He
and get back
likes
to her own
killing.
reality.
I'm here now. Let's have some fun. Hey, you!
Hey.
And last, we have Infinity Pool.
It looks just like her.
Infinity Pool is a 2023 Hollywood horror film with a solid IMDb rating of 6.1. The story flows guided by a seductive and mysterious woman.
you to
couple on
complete your
vacation
transformation.
venture outside the resort grounds and find themselves in a culture filled with violence, hedonism, and untold horror. A tragic accident soon leaves them facing a zero-tolerance policy for crime. Either you'll be executed, or if you're rich enough to afford it, you can watch yourself die instead. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content